We wanted more storage in our small entryway area, so I started kicking around ideas for a simple design. Maybe add some tapery bits on the legs, a few shelves, one large one, and a live edge table. Yeah, something like that would look great. I gave these legs a square edge before filming began. Figured some of the more tedious prep work didn't require a camera. Here I'm just taking them to final dimensions. After that, each of the legs went through a series of cuts on this simple tapering jig. And I believe the results are quite nice. Here I'm cutting out 4 dados on each leg, 3 for shelves and 1 for a stringer on top. Here I am, swapping out saw blades to make a different type of cut. You know, I'm starting to feel a little bit like a professional. I'm cutting many more dados for the shelving here. And I mean a lot more. Both because I think it'll look nice, and it will make some of my materials go a lot further. I've elected to go with a live edge tabletop, so I'm parting it here between the half that will go on to be the tabletop and the half that will be part of the shelving. My table saw blades aren't particularly nice, and I'm really paying for it here. I'm having to follow up on the fitment for most of these dados, but the process doesn't take very long. I cut the side stringers to length, and begin marking out the important details for hand-cut dovetails. To avoid problems with seasonal expansion, the tabletop is going to be attached by 2 pocket screws, one on each of the top side stringers. I'll get some sanding done while everything is still easily accessible, and then I'll assemble all the parts. Here's one of my mistakes that ends up being unnoticeable in the finished product. I should have waited to do the top stringer last, but because I didn't, the small unsupported parts of the socket broke off while hammering in new pins. Once that dried, I began installing the shelves. One last mistake in here, but only because I ran out of bow dark and couldn't make these shelves 100% uniform. Now the tabletop needs attention. I couldn't send this through my planer, and I didn't really want to put it on my CNC machine to flatten, so I decided to do it by hand. Arguably a mistake. There was a bit of chip out that I couldn't avoid, though I figured that the finish would help cover up those issues. Speaking of which, and with that final bit of assembly, the table is finished, and I'm really excited with how it turned out.